Hey Scorpio, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do your weekly reading for February 17th through the 23rd. Goodness, just chucking right along. All right, so we're going to start by pulling some oracle cards. We're going to use the Romance Angels. And then we're going to pull one Queen of the Moon Oracle. Okay, let's take a look. What do we have? Free yourself. And past life relationship. So this one says it's time to take back control of your life. So somebody here, might feel like, they're being held back in some way or stifled. I very often, this could be, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. For some reason, I relate this to Capricorn. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. Okay, so somebody has the awareness of a soulmate type of connection, and this card can mean so many things. It can go in so many different ways. Look at that. And then we have the path. Wow. So I feel like this path card has to deal with this past life relationship. I feel like both of you are really looking at the path that you're taking with each other, or the path that you're considering with with a soulmate type of connection. I immediately just got with free yourself. Somebody I feel like needs to free themselves, to allow themselves to be in this connection. All right, so let's see. All right, so Scorpio, you're going to be on the bottom. And the person that you're watching the video for will be on top. I mean, look at her. I mean, so she's got like this ladder that takes her, into this window of beauty. It's like somebody needs to free themselves in order to, go up that ladder and possibly start this path to a soulmate type of connection. All right, so let's see what we have for you first. 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups can mean that you are feeling some type of loss right now. But remember, this card, the first thing that you really see are these 2 of Cups up here. So I feel like, you're aware of this connection. You're aware that there's a mutual connection here. But, I feel like, maybe you can't see the path right now. And that's why you're feeling a sense of loss. You're thinking, maybe Maybe I thought this was too good to be true and it turned out that it was. And, this is lost. What does this person have? We have Page of Swords. So this can be a couple of things, but one of the things that this can be is a challenging partner, a challenging connection, a challenging lover. So you might be a little lost right now, and you might not be able to see the path, but you know that this connection is there. This person, I feel like, is being difficult right now. Page of Pentacles. So I feel like you're focused on the limitations of this connection versus the possibilities. I feel like that's the energy that you might be in right now. This person, we have Seven of Wands. This person might have told you, this person, Seven of Wands, it can be about being defensive. It can be about refusing to budge. I feel like there's like kind of a stalemate here between the two of you. Okay, and then we have Judgment for you. So Judgment is about reconciliation. It's about somebody coming back. And then this person up here got Ace of Swords. This person knows the truth. Why they're being difficult. We'll take a look at that, but I strongly feel like they know the truth, and this Ace of Swords comes over this Judgment, which is reconciliation. So there definitely is a possibility of reconciliation here. You might be trying to free yourself. This energy has come up in some way all week. And reconciliation with Mercury retrograde, you can really see it in the readings this week, I feel. All right, so this person, what are they thinking about? They're in hermit mode. So first of all, if you're worried about them potentially spending time with somebody else, that is not happening. Okay, I feel like this person is taking some time to reflect on what the truth is for them. Especially if this is a masculine, and frankly, this has masculine written all over it, okay, because we've got Swords and Wands only, and Swords and Wands are the more masculine side of the tarot. Pentacles and Cups are the more feminine side, okay? Yeah, I definitely feel like this masculine energy up here is really trying to figure out what the truth is. I don't feel like there's intention of trying to hurt you. I don't feel like that's happening here. You might feel that way, but I don't feel like that's what's happening. All right, so for you, you have Two of Wands. So that tells me that there's two directions you can go, right? And I feel like this Two of Wands is speaking to both of these cards. The one direction is you can free yourself from this connection, okay? Or, you might be considering a reconciliation. You might be considering, if this person comes towards you, is this something that I'm really ready to re-engage in? I feel like part of you would say no and part of you would say yes, but that's what these cards are about. It's like, what path do you take? Do you take the path towards this past life connection, which could be, it could be soulmate, it could be twin flame, It could simply be a life partner, traditional life partner. But with this Two of Wands, I feel like you know what direction it is that you really want to go in. And this person is right now trying to figure it out. All right, so let's do some clarifying here. All right, so for you, I want to clarify Judgment. For them, I want to clarify, Page of Swords, Seven of Wands, and Ace of Swords. All right, so let's take a look here. Page of Swords, look at this. We have the Hermit again. So even though this person may be acting kind of difficult when it comes to you, the Hermit, Virgo energy, this person is really trying to figure this out. So they might have removed themselves from this situation, and they're taking time to reflect on what path they want to take. Seven of Swords, clarified by the Emperor. Okay, card of Aries. So Seven of Wands, remember, this is a defense mechanism. Okay, Seven of Wands is about being defensive, about refusing to budge, and the Emperor is about control. They're trying to control this situation by being difficult, by refusing to budge. This person could be blocking you right now. They may not be talking with you. And you struggle with that behavior, right? It's like, I feel like you don't necessarily know what direction this is going in, and it's like all you want is you want to know. So, are we going to reconcile here and, share this past life path and make it work, or do I need to free myself? Ace of Swords, King of Swords. So, this person up here with King of Swords and Ace of Swords, this person, I feel they do know their truth. So when we have the Hermit twice, they're not thinking about what is my truth. They're thinking about what the truth is. And the truth is that, this person would not be taking all of this time, all of this energy, knowing what their truth is, if that truth wasn't somehow important to them. Judgment, clarified by Ten of Wands. Okay, so the idea of this situation or this connection coming back around, reconciling, this is weighing very, very heavily on your mind right now. If this is going to happen. You know what direction you want to go in. So let's clarify the path. Knight of Pentacles. All right, so what that tells me is that this path is going to feel a little bit gloomy right now to you, okay? But you are going to move forward. It's going to be slow. Knight of Pentacles is somebody that is dependable and gets it done. So I feel like this card is referring to this person up here. They know their truth. They see the vision of what this can be. And for whatever reason, it's something that they may not be super comfortable with, but they know, it's like they know they're supposed to be on this path. And, and I almost feel like that's what's kind of bugging them. With this Emperor here, that's again about control. Part of why the masculine struggles with things in connection so much is because they struggle with the idea of destiny, of anything, controlling them. They struggle with it. But I feel like they are going to make this happen. One more. Two of Wands. Look at that. This person knows. This person knows. They already know. And it shows right here that they know. The Hermit tells me that they're spending a ton of time alone. Trying to reconcile this. Trying to reconcile, what this connection means to them. But they know the direction that they're going. And you can see that this Two of Wands here is facing past life relationship. Okay? You're both in this energy of figuring out what path you want to be on. I feel like, you both know, but I feel like the masculine is the one that is holding this up. I want to clarify this Ten of Wands down here for you. The Moon. Yeah, it's the lack of clarity. You have a lot of fear around the lack of clarity here. And, this person has chosen to go about this in a way that gives them control the only way that they can feel in control right now, which is not talking to you. Okay? They know that this could be a divine type of connection. They know that intuitively, and they're struggling with the idea of that, because I feel like you're dealing with a very logical, practical type of male, or masculine. This is either potentially an Aries or a Virgo is very strong in this particular reading, or an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We see a lot of swords. Could be a fire sign, could be an air sign. But I feel like there's a lot of frustration here for some of you. And, going back to this first card, the Two of Cups is there. The connection is there. And anytime you see the Two of Cups, okay, it is a mutual connection. This person might be trying to make you feel like it's not a mutual connection when it is. And, the way that you can get yourself out of this energy is, look up. Look up. You'll see the Two of Cups, the mutual connection. Judgment is here. Okay? It's just a matter of when. And this person knows the direction that they want to go in. Okay? So I feel like some of you Scorpios are feeling really down this week. Maybe you had a little bit of a struggle with Valentine's week. You might have thought something was going to come through, and maybe it did for some of you, and this isn't your reading this week. I feel like this is repercussions from last week in some way for a lot of you. But, what I would say is certainly don't lose hope, okay? And find your happy outside of this connection. Because when you're happy, your vibration raises. When you're joyful, that's the vibration that brings good things in. When you're upset and negative and not hopeful, then you get more of the same. Okay? So That may not be easy for some of you. I realize that, but that truly is what will help. Okay? So do something that makes you happy and joyful while this might be going on. Okay? This never feels fair. But you know what? It's the way it's supposed to happen. Okay? Because the masculine energy struggles much more with emotion than the feminine energy. And they try to look at things almost always from a practical standpoint. And when they can't reconcile that it's maybe not practical or not logical, this is what happens. They try to figure it out. Okay? Not a bad thing. They're not bad because they do it. Okay? It feels bad, okay? But it's a good thing for them because situations or connections like this are what push the masculine into more of a heart space where they can, identify with the emotion attached to the connection. Okay? All right, Scorpio. That's what I have for you. If you are feeling like you need a personal reading or you want to explore this further, I'm always here for you. If you reach out, I will respond quickly and we'll get a reading done for you. Okay? All right. Have a great week.